10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. And today's topic will be Solved Online legislation updates for business solutions and Commonwealth Immigrants Act 1962 summary. It will be a 15-minute program. Also at the end, again, dictionary, which is to show the root meaning of words in law for business solutions. Solved Online YouTube platform is to report on business solutions through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. The motto, Solved Online, knows that there is no business like the king's business. We provide solutions, discoveries, documents, proof, show demonstration, direction, instruction, accuracy, and correction. Let's get to that 1,000 subscribers to start that online webinar, seminar, tutorial to teach everyone how to research like a barrister, solicitor, lawyer, yet to gain the best in your life business, again to grow and to protect. And like we're talking about life business, the number one place to find out about your life, which is your business, is again legislation.gov.uk. So before again we go into the main topic, we first go to legislation.gov.uk to see what new legislation has been published today, so we can know again what is everything is all about. Yeah, so as you can see, always the home page. Again, always the home page. One moment, just to check everything's all right, up to date. Yeah, everything gone through. So yeah, so the home page, and you always scroll down where it says again legislation published recently. We check and see, where is the legislation published, and again UK statutory instruments. Again, it's relevant to mostly everyone that's in the UK. So we're just gonna double click that, and it should say the date. I can say today. So the first one again is the the health protection coronavirus international travel England amendment number 12 regulations 2020. The next one is the M1 motorway junction 13 to 16 variable speed limits regulation 2020. So that's variable speed limits regulations 2020. So the next one is again the civil enforcement of parking contraventions designation number 2 regulations 2020. Yeah, so as you can see, really it's only 3 publications, and that's really it for the actual again publication for today. So these are the things that's happening. So if you're on the M1 on the junctions again, so variable speed limit, so I think speed limit changes, so yeah, just look out for that. And again, talking about the corona protection, the health protection, coronavirus international travel, so check out for that also. And again, I think that's not within your county, but the civil enforcement of parking contraventions designation, check out for that also. So now, like I said, we're going to get into the main topic of the day. So this is why sometimes, like I say, based on the research, based on who's researching, to find certain laws which help you to understand again certain directions, certain again appeals or repeal. You have to know, like I say, where to go, because sometimes it's not on legislation.gov.uk or either on again the UK archive. So the archives also. So sometimes you have to go to some again law libraries, just like again the Inns of Courts and different different the law sections or law societies that provide these legislation, or you just buy it in the actual the Queen's stationery printer. So you can buy it also there to to really know again what is going on. So as you can see, let me just show you what I mean. So this is the act today, the Commonwealth Immigrants Act 1962. So I'll just click there. So it should really be up there, but like I say, it's not up there for a particular purpose. If something is not within, like I say, legislation.gov.uk, is for a particular purpose. So this act is so important that like I say, your life depends on it. Your the Commonwealth generation, the Windrush generation life depends on this act. And I'm gonna, like I say, go through and tell you how important it is. But I'm gonna close and then I'm gonna open up because I have it opened on a PDF. So I have the document. So I'm gonna close this and then opening up on the document. So this is, it's so important. Like I say, it's our life, our family's life depends on this. Okay, I didn't open it. 1 second. Yeah, the Windrush, all the Windrush family, our generation, like, because we are in these situations where, again, we have been categorized as immigrants when this is not the case. It's nowhere near the case. I'd say based on different was it conventions, different unions being created. This is how we got put into the category of immigration. But we shouldn't be nowhere. Once you're from again the Commonwealth, once you're from the Commonwealth realm, that is different from the Commonwealth. Once you're from the United Kingdom and colonies, which is again different from the Commonwealth, but also the same as the Commonwealth realm, because the Commonwealth realm is the royal House of Windsor, which has all the royal family. And once you're royal, like I say, no national cannot override that royalty. So it's very important to know, because no nationality can't override royalty. Royalties are residents in all the country. Again, they are subjected to. They are within the household. So like I showed you on the screen, of the actual show, you could see all the countries that are again part of the House of Windsor, which is the Commonwealth realm. Also, another term again is also the realm in itself, so the realm of the United of the Kingdom, and also again it's the backbone of the British Empire. Also again ties to the family, the um the Ethiopian Empire and the family. So they, once you see again Commonwealth realm, once you see the House of Windsor, once you see again the tied no immigration control, there is no such thing as borders. Everyone able to travel freely. So that's why always showing you the same thing. If you see, when you see the imperial crown, that means again we're talking about the Commonwealth realm, the United Kingdom and colony, again the empire, the Commonwealth realm. So just gonna, like I say, open this up so you know. Okay, here we go. Got a comment right now. Let me see. Okay, there we go. As you can see, here we go. Yeah, so look, so I had to find the document myself because again, one moment, just one comment. Yeah, Monica Taylor, appreciate for passing through. We're on Wednesday, so online, bringing knowledge to the people. Appreciate. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue because this is like I say, these things need to be shared to, the people that are going through the actual, you know, situation, so they could actually see for themselves. Like I say, it's the accountability of, these things that we need to be able to show to the people instead of just again speaking, but able to show again. Go to this place, we could see it right here. So just gonna go through the actual article. As you can see, arrangement of section, control of immigration. As you can see, remember this is the Commonwealth immigration, not the Immigration Act itself. So this is the principal act of the immigration. So this is talking about the Commonwealth. So just to break down what this actual act means, it means before, because there was a war, like I say, World War I, World War II, and there was the United Kingdom and colonies, and before, like I say, there was the kingdom, which is again the empire, and countries that are not a part of the empire, they needed again the queen or the king at that time. you know they were part of their civil servant, their force, and the only way that they're able to be a part of the realm or the kingdom, they had to again be a part of the military and so forth. So they created again a commonwealth where again every one that is again subject a British possession, you know subjected to the king, they're able to come within the realm through, like I say, Commonwealth. That's when the Commonwealth is created. That's why you had so many different countries. That's a part of the Commonwealth. But this doesn't. This is something separate from the Commonwealth realm. The Commonwealth realm is not again is the head of the Commonwealth. It's not a part of the actual Commonwealth where again these people are subjected to the king. The Commonwealth realms are subjected to the imperial crown, not to the king. To the imperial crown, that's two different. All kings are subjected to the imperial crown. So this is what you have to know. So this is very important. So which is the House of Windsor, that's why they're royalty, and that's why they don't need immigration control, because they're they're the backbone, they're the root, they're the principle of the realm, the kingdom, and everything that forms it. So all that nation, all the countries, all the nations that you see within the House of Windsor, they are the principle. So they cannot be within any form of immigration control or any immigrant or any foreigners, because they're the one. It's made up of those countries. That's the principle. So, like I say, when they were coming and fighting the war, that's when again Commonwealth was introduced. Now the Commonwealth immigration now again is based on the war is finished. Now again, because there's still so much people, their families, so all the members of war, their family, they're all coming into that. So it's a breach of it's a breach within the kingdom, because now everyone is coming through their families. And I was talking about, if you see the other act I was talking about, even those that are again not associated with the Commonwealth but is a part of a group or a company that is subjected to the Commonwealth, they were able to still come into the realm, based on again helping or backative within the wartime. So again, this opened up a lot of breaches. So that's why they created the Commonwealth immigration, to establish those that are Commonwealth but are from a foreign jurisdiction than those that are again the Commonwealth realm, which is again the royalties, the House of Windsor, that are born within the United Kingdom, and colonies that are born within the Kingdom of England, the Kingdom of Scotland, whole kingdom, the empire, that are born in the empire. So this is the purpose for it. So it shows you immigration control number 1, because application of part 1. So this part is most important. Yeah. So because in the immigration in the Commonwealth Immigration Act 1968, it refers to, again, application of part 1. So if you check it out and follow it, if you see that I'm saying exactly what you will actually see. So the accountability is there. So it goes refusal of admission and conditional admission. It goes supplementary provision as to control of immigration. 4, offenses in connection with control of immigration. 5, direction of part 1. And it shows you again part 2, deportation, part 3, miscellaneous, and the general. So this is what really it goes by. So it's going to go into the first part because this is the most important, because we're talking about control of immigration here. So let's get into it. So I'm going to show you, just read the whole long title. It goes, an act to make temporary provisions for controlling the immigration into the United Kingdom of Commonwealth citizens. Yeah, United Kingdom of COSA of Commonwealth citizens, to authorize the deportation from the United Kingdom of current Commonwealth citizens convicted of offence and recommended by the court for deportation. To amend the qualifications required of Commonwealth citizens applying for citizenship under the British Nationality Act 1948, to make so to make, let's say, corresponding provisions in respect of British protected person and citizens of the Republic of Ireland, and for purpose connected within the matters aforesaid. So as you could see it clearly, that's exactly to change the qualification, because again, there's people, when this British Nationality Act 1948 came in place, they weren't a part of the actual United Kingdom. They weren't born in the United Kingdom. All of us that are within the Windrush generation, that are from that is within the countries now that you see on the screen, we are again a part of this United Kingdom and colonies to this day. So, like I say, jurisdictions and so much, union and other convention, has changed the direction. Just like as you can see, the European Union has changed so much, life. So, but it still doesn't, precede law, because the law actual, created the actual the European Union, as you can see. So, and the law can break up the European Union, as you can see. So, these are the laws, because there is no new law without the old law. So, as you can see, number 1 shows you immigration control. You're just gonna read this part. So this is very important, very important. Just let all of the Windrush generation know. Just share this, like I say, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So like I say, the most important things can really get out there, and just again, entertainment. So it goes, control of immigration. Number 1, the provision of this part of this act shall have, again, effect for controlling the immigration into the United Kingdom of Commonwealth citizens to whom this section applies. So it goes to, this section applies to any Commonwealth citizen not being a person born in the United Kingdom, B, a person who holds a United Kingdom passport and is a citizen of the United Kingdom and colony, or who holds such a passport issued in the United Kingdom or the Republic of Ireland. Or again, it shows you, see, a person included in the passport of another person who is expected under paragraph A or paragraph B of this subsection. And it shows you again, 3 in this section, passport means a current passport and United Kingdom passport means a passport issued to the holder by the government of the United Kingdom, not being a passport so issued on behalf of the government of any part of the Commonwealth outside the United Kingdom. And it just shows you, just going to read the fourth one. For this part of this act applies to British protected persons and the Commonwealth and citizens of the Republic of Ireland, as it applies to the Commonwealth citizens, and references therein to the Commonwealth citizens and to Commonwealth citizens to whom this section applies shall be constructed accordingly. So remember, it's just who this section applies. And like I say, we have to understand. So all of this would have to be subjected to, again, the has to be subjected to the British Nationality Act 19, again, as it shows you up there, 1948. So remember, again, citizens, so it goes, and a citizen of the United Kingdom and colonies. So it shows you, if you go back and see time going, I just looked. So as you can see, we're gonna get into it more, but we're gonna stop there, definitely. But like I said, we're gonna get into it more in the next day. But as you can see, that's what it is. So it's clearly at the moment. So I'm just gonna show you exactly when it just to close the show, and it's gonna be about, again, dictionary. So just to give you an understanding what it means, again, yeah, to give you okay, yeah. So as you can see, dictionary, the last one in the show. So as you know, again, everything what must what.
Oh,
What them say after?
yes, I are clear.
Yeah, and everything clear, cause you don't know after that, everything must be what?
Up to time.
Yeah, so that's right. So we're up to the time. So now, yeah, the time has definitely run very quickly. So like I say, we got the dictionary, the word of the day, which is immigrant. Yeah, or the immigration. So Commonwealth, again. Also, just to refresh myself, so the Commonwealth Immigrants Act for immigrants. So that's what it is. So and it goes, yeah, immigrant, an alien in a country except in the United States, one within a specific class within the Immigration and Nationality Act, and it's got US code. One who leaves a country to permanently settle in another, and immigration, the coming into a country of the country of foreigners for a purpose of permanent residence. The correlations term is the immigration. So immigration denotes the act of such person in leaving their former country. So again, so immigration, that's different. Immigration, that's different. So as you can see, that's what it is, yeah. Yeah, so that should close the show. And like I say, we continue because these things are very important to actually know. Yeah, so yeah, and as we should be again. What?
Good to go.
All right, so we should be good to go. Like I say, again, this is Solved Online, the online business information solution service for legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. And today's topic was, again, Solved Online legislation updates for business solutions and the Commonwealth Immigrants Act 1962 summary. Again, Solved Online neutral platform is to report on business solutions through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. Like the motto states, Solved Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Give thanks and praise and appreciation. I'll see you tomorrow on the next episode.